UK Hun, my friends, the promo for Drag Race UK Season 7 is here. And today I'm going to share all of my thoughts on the promo, the cast, my top three, and what we can sort of expect from this season. As always, I have a lot to say, so without further ado, let's get into it. Now, at this stage, Drag Race UK Season 7 will air worldwide exclusively on Well Presents Plus, and I'm guessing the BBC, but we don't know the actual air date yet. If I had to guess, I would either say late September or early October. And if it's anything like UK Season 6, we're in for a good time. This promo is giving Fairy Realm. It's absolutely gorgeous. I have seen a lot of people hating on it online, and I'm like, what is your problem? Like, need I remind you that this was the promo for Season 6? Now tell me it isn't any good. And I have to add that Mama Ru is looking absolutely angelic. I really think this grey gown works so well against the colour palette. And the bell sleeves sort of signify that she's the fairy queen, and she has 12 fairy daughters all fighting for her approval. At least that's how I interpret it in my fantasy. So let's move on to my top three, and as usual, this is not who I think will make the top three, it's who I'm most excited to see compete. I have a caveat that if I've heard of a queen prior to being cast, they automatically make my top three. So first on my list is Viola. Viola placed 6th on the second season of Queen of the Universe, which is where I know her from. She was actually my favourite on that season, so to see her cast here is very exciting. As you can probably tell by her drag name, she's a very adept singer and professional violin player. This 22-year-old is the second queen to be cast on Drag Race UK from Queen of the Universe, the first being Lavoie. She is from Coventry and I cannot wait to see her slay. Next in my top three is Sally TM, which stands for trademark. She is a 28-year-old from South Shields, and she very much has that kind of drag aesthetic that I respond to. She is a designer and a former animator, so needless to say I have very high expectations of her runways. According to Drag Race Wiki, she has type 1 diabetes, but what really drew me in after watching Meet the Queens was her effervescent energy. Her Instagram page has some amazing looks, so please go check her out. And speaking of, I have to say that her promo look is my favourite. Top 2. It is giving melted candy fairy. Also, her mug is iconic. She is wearing elf ears, which I'm guessing is part of her brand, and I'm completely there for that. Last but certainly not least in my top 3, we have Bones. This queen is from London and she comes from the house of Crystal Versace and Dee Licious, which is obvious by her mug. You can really see the influences. She seems like the edgy one of the group. She's not afraid to say what she thinks, confessing in Meet the Queens that she's a bit of a bitch. I'm really hoping to see a through line in her runways that corresponds with her name and what she's wearing here. I want gothic, dark, edgy outfits, and of course, many, many bones. So now I'm going to run through the rest of the cast, sharing a fun fact or two about each queen. Bonnie Ann Clyde is the first queen from the Republic of Ireland to compete, and she's already become a meme since the promo dropped because people are comparing her to Acacia Forgot from season 17. And it's kind of scary how similar they look. Katrin Feelings is a Welsh queen that excels in camp and comedy. She was very high energy in Meet the Queens. I think she has a great sense of humour and I love that her drag name is a play on catching feelings. Next we have Chai Tea Grande, who is a Thai English queen. She's very fond of the hot beverage and the pop superstar that she's named after. I really liked her vibe on Meet the Queens, and I really love that we have some Thai representation on this cast. It's not something we see often on Drag Race UK. Al Vosk is another Irish queen on this cast, which is great to see. I think we need more casting from other parts of the UK, so it's great to see Welsh and Irish representation. She's very pretty, I like her makeup, but out of everyone on Meet the Queens, she stood out to be the least, and that's just me being honest. Next up is Nyong Bella, and I hope I'm saying her name right. She is a gorgeous queen from Cameroon living in London. And I feel like she will be the narrator of the season. She was so funny and charming in Meet the Queens. If I had a top 4, she would be there. I think she's going to bring a lot of fun and personality to this season. Now we have Paige 3, and what I'm seeing online is that she's the one to watch. She's been very hyped up, and I can kind of see why. Not only is she Sasha Colby's drag daughter, she has starred in some pretty big theatrical productions such as Kinky Boots and Cats. I suspect that people have wanted her on Drag Race for quite some time now. I'm absolutely looking forward to seeing her compete. She's gorgeous, and this was my second favorite promo look. Next is Pasty, and like Vicky Vivacious from season 6, she's from Cornwall and likes pasties. We say pasties here in Australia, but I know pasties is something else to you guys. She is the epitome of UK camp, and apparently she went viral for a burlesque number dressed as a sausage roll. Now that I gotta see. Now, this queen has a bit of a tongue twister name, Selexa Diction. I'm guessing it's a play on sex addiction. That absolutely came through in Meet the Queens. She is very fun and flirty and sexy. She loves to show her body, especially the chestal area. She will have a killer talent show number. And last but not least, we have Tayris Mongardi. Tayris has Afro-Jamaican roots, but lives in Brighton, England. She is very funny and bubbly. I can tell she has an amazing personality. She seems like a vibe booster who will excel well in comedy challenges. And so, my friends, these are my pre-season thoughts. What do you think of the promo, and who are you personally rooting for? This seems like a super dynamic cast full of bright, bubbly personalities. But what I do want to mention is that they probably feel a lot of pressure coming off of season 6, which was so successful and most people's favourite season of Drag Race UK. Like, it's big shoes to fill to top season 6. So I hope that they don't feel like anything that they do is just going to be compared to season 6 and they'll never be able to live up to it. And I hope that people watching don't do that either. Like, don't compare automatically to season 6. Let this be its own season and let's just enjoy it for what it is. But as always, let me know your thoughts and I'll be back very soon with another video.